Okay, welcome back everyone for another episode of Ultimate General Civil War. Today we're going to be playing Hardin Pike. The Army of Tennessee has conducted a series of battles in the Western Theater in order to eliminate the Union presence in Tennessee, Alabama, and northwestern Georgia. The Federal forces were driven out for most of their positions. However, the Army of Tennessee suffered heavy casualties, and the operations are almost stalled. Nashville is the Union's last foothold in Tennessee. You've been ordered to move your army at the area and finish the job. If Nashville is secured, then we can plan undistracted our major attack against Washington and finish the war. You will lead two of your best corps against the Federal fortifications. The rest of your army will seize the railroads and cut off Nashville from Murfreesboro, Franklin, and Johnsonville. Okay. I don't know about our best corps. We're going to put our fourth corps here in the assault, and we'll have our second corps acting as reinforcements. They've actually got a lot of soldiers. They're going to have 70,000 men, and they're going to be pretty well equipped by the looks of it. Lots of 1863, some Spencer, what was it, Frank Wesson, Maynard. Yeah, Spencer's. Some of these are going to be pretty nasty. I'm not so worried about the 1863s, but the Spencers do worry me. Thankfully, there's not too many. Looks like just a handful of brigades have them. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. General, Nashville is surrounded by formidable fortifications second only to Washington. We shall attack the northern part of the Federal defensive line at Hardin Pike. The pike is defended by two strongholds, one to the north and the second to the south of the road. They are protected by this redoubt, and all of them are surrounded by a trench line. Nashville was the first Confederate state capital captured by the Yankees. Now it is the last one needed to recapture before our final march to Washington. Godspeed, General. Okay, let's think about what we want to do here. I mean, I guess this is kind of the best place to attack because we will get tree cover, is what I'm thinking. So I'm going to go ahead and start concentrating my force over there. And then once we break through, we'll sweep down, is what I'm thinking. We've got 5 hours, so that's plenty of time. We'll just let the artillery get in position because they are going to be key for breaking through. Yeah, let's go ahead and get our fire brigades kind of up front and center. And shock I want just behind them. Since nothing really is going on, let's go ahead and speed things up. I'm gonna have my artillery unlimber here, just because I don't know the range of the troops in the fortification, and I don't want to risk getting my artillery shot up. Let's see, where's my general? Here we go. Lee, come up here. We'll bring up the artillery or the supply wagon as well. Cavalry will be in reserve, as will my skirmishers. with the revolving rifle. I think we can move the artillery up a little bit because they're not in shell range. But I definitely want all of the artillery concentrated. Firing on Cooper. And that is where we will make our breakthrough. So we'll have all of our shot here ready to go. Yeah, let's have every artillery piece firing on Cooper here. Let's get the fire brigades spread out a little bit. And then get them ready to move up. Okay, looks like they have taken a little bit of a morale hit. They're down to confident, which is good. Let's move our artillery up just a tad bit more. And then let's advance. Let's get these two units up, just in case Hovey starts taking fire from over here. Let's have all of this artillery move forward. And let's bring a couple of shock units over here. Let's get these fire brigades spread out. Go ahead and just have Cutler hold position here. Alabak, you keep moving up. And now let's bring the cord forward. Miller can come over here as well. Let's have the artillery advance over here. Oh, looks like we shattered that artillery unit. Well, let's move the artillery up a little bit more. Let's move Cutler forward. Okay. Start these shock troops around. What are the victory conditions? Okay, just hold north and south. Okay. Now let's bring all of the artillery forward. I don't really plan on using any of my infantry. Let's have all this artillery advance. Let's move the cavalry up here. They'll probably be more useful. The skirmishers. Sorry, I was over here trying to locate Lee. I was like, where did this guy go? Looks like they're pretty dense in here. So what I want to do is I want to bring up our shock troops and maybe lead a big charge into that position. Parker's taking a lot of damage. I want to fall back. Hollowbox taking a lot of hits, probably from just the concentration of artillery over here. It looks like just the sheer volume of fire is causing a lot of units to desert their positions over here. Which I'm fine with. We're gonna have all these men hold fire and run. Hollowbox taking quite a few losses. Maybe I will have him swapped out. Let's charge. Oh man. Alright, we got some artillery to surrender. We'll take it. Let's go ahead and move our own artillery forward. What happened to our skirmishers? Here they are. Oh man, Morris is just taking massive losses over here. Let's definitely keep up the pressure over here. We got a big infantry brigade to surrender. Let's bring Lee forward a little bit. Morris, I really need to fall back. He's taken some pretty significant losses here. Let's bring all these units around. Bring the artillery forward. Yeah, let's have Morris fall back. Okay, Hovey, Alabak, you. Let's not assault this position yet, but let's just kind of get ready for it. Got a lot going on over here at the moment. Fall back a little bit. Okay, sorry, I'm not saying a lot just because there's so much going on all over the map. It's a lot to manage at the moment. But maybe I send these guys in one last time and then pull them back to recover their condition. Make sure Lee's moving up with them. Cool, we gotta surrender. Another one. That cavalry is just gone. Yeah, let's pull back all of these captured units. Okay, let's move Cutler forward. And then we'll move Kreft up a little bit. Have these units rest for a bit. You've already fired. So still got 3 hours to clear out the southern fort. I'm pretty confident that we can do that. We'll keep advancing here. Let's go ahead and have all of the artillery move up a bit. I need to turn Alabok to confront all of this going on. have Morris come down around here. I'm gonna have these 2 units move up. Weeks I'm just gonna have hold his ground here for a little bit. I mean, I'm definitely seeing the benefit of the horse artillery, just because it's able to keep up a lot better than other artillery can. I think Mr. Alabak needs to come back, and McCord can take that position. Where's my other supply wagon? Here it is. Okay, yes. Creft, come back. Butler, you step forward. No, Williams, I want to get out. And let's go ahead and bring some of this artillery forward. Someone charging? Ah, yes. I am going to have these units just come sit in the woods and act as like a defensive line should they get pushed further south. Oh, hello, artillery that I have not moved up. Let's go ahead. And once they finish their volley, I might charge him in. definitely want Smith to charge in here. And I want to break Jackson. Alright, and there we have it. We've got South Fort. Just need to hold it for 40 minutes and we should win. Great, we got them to surrender. Let's pull back this cavalry. Let's definitely keep up the pressure over here. Move up the artillery. Crocker should be out of shots soon, I think. Maybe only got 1 or 2 left. I'm gonna pull back Crocker for a little bit. Let's keep the horse artillery advancing where possible. Maybe we just have these guys run in. Hold fire and run. Cool. Lots of surrenders. Let's have Smith run in. Okay. Let's... We've got charges coming in all around. Should be doing a lot of damage here. Maybe getting some big surrenders. Oops. All right. We won. Picked up a lot of these Spencers. Got a ton of the 1863s. Got some 20-pounders. I didn't even look at the kill-death ratio. I was just exhausted after that. Let's go ahead and look and see what that was real quick. Okay, so this is about 1 to 3. That's actually it's actually not too bad. 1 to 3 in terms of infantry. I know that overall it's probably more like 1 to 4, 1 to 4 point something, but not too terrible. Let's go ahead and put our last career point into economy, and let's get our 4th Corps back into shape. Yep, musketry proficiency, melee, melee. Yeah, I don't know that we'll keep those. That's okay. I will keep the melee upgrade, that's good. I'm also going to switch you over to the... Look at that, after 2 battles, that's pretty good. I'm going to switch you over to the 1853. I'm sorry, I had a second thought about that because I don't have a ton in the armory, but I mean, I'm spending all my money anyway, so. Let's put as many at the point where I can put in as many guns as I want. That's kind of cool. But I don't want to break the bank on my veterans. Looks like I've got about 8,000, so yeah, let's do maybe 30 guns. Same here, so 30. Let's bring you up to 6,000 again, and you up to 6,000. You're already there. Put you at 30. Let's just do rookies, it doesn't matter. And well, if I'd only put them at 900, I could have given them these telescopic Whitworths. So that's kind of a shame. I could just give them these. They're not bad. Yeah, I'll just give you a cheap Brigadier General since I lost Cruft.
sir.
Seems like 600 is the magic number here. Bump you to 30. Let's just do all the artillery up to 30.
Sir, yes, sir.
Looks like I only have enough for one more. So let's leave these two Richmonds.
Sir, yes, sir.
And that'll be fine.
Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What other artillery do I have? I've got plenty of these 14-pounders. Quite a few 20-pounders. Some howitzers, not very many Blakeleys. So who's among the best here? The Shaver and Appler are both pretty good. So maybe I'll give them both James. And then how'd you do 315 compared to 377? I think the 3-inch. Well, that was a really good performance from a Napoleon. I feel like the 3-inch guns, in just to me, they do a little bit better on the offensive. So maybe I'll make that switch.
Sir, yes, sir.
Or actually, here, let's give Shaver these 20-pounders. And let's give you the howitzers. And switch all the rest to 3-inch ordnance. Okay. You can get a rail carbine. And yeah, I could just give him the Spencer. Why not? And oh shoot, I screwed up. Oh well, it's fine. Sorry, Chapman, you are an imperfect shock brigade. It's funny because I clicked on him and I thought, oh, I definitely want to put shock, and then I said, no, this isn't a shock unit.
Form line.
Let's definitely make sure that Forrest has these
Yes, sir.
Spencers. Maskell is shock, so let's go melee. And then these two will be fire perks. Yep. Okay, these both have Maynards, which is the best I can do for them. Swallow's got the Lamat. Rogers has a Lamat. Butler, Morris, Williams. I'll give the Remington and I'll give the Lamat to whoever is the highest melee. Which I think was Morris. Pretty sure I have another Blakely unit besides King. I still have a bunch of James. Yeah, here's my other Blakely. Maybe I just switch him over to something else. Switch him over to the James, for instance. Yeah, let's do that. And then, where was that? Here we go. Yeah, we'll just put you at 30. Howitzers I don't mind keeping. So now I'm just thinking about what I want my artillery to look like. Because I think I want to phase out all of the Napoleons. I think for these like really small artillery brigades, I'll just keep them at I'll just keep them 3-inch ordnance guns.
Form line.
Yeah, we'll max out that howitzer. Let's max out the 20-pounder parrots.
Form line.
Let's see, I could put more 20-pounders in here, but I think there's gotta be... Yeah, let's go ahead and switch you for the 20-pounders. I'll throw a few more in.
Sir, yes, sir.
And we'll give you the James. Switch you over to
Yes, sir.
3-inch. Yeah, let's just max that guy out. Let's do 35 here. good here, and good here. Yeah, let's take a look at weaponry. I think anyone above 60, definitely want to give the 1863 to. And anyone close to 60 is also fine. Okay, so everyone in the third corps just has them. Not everyone, but most people. How are these guys? I mean, yeah, you can definitely have the 1863. Why don't I give you the Lorenz? Yeah, everyone else is kind of okay. Maybe anyone. Anyone at 50 can take can take the 1863. Yeah, that'll free some of the Lorenz up. Oh, I've also got these Whitworths. Maybe I give Kemper a bunch of Whitworths. Okay, let's give these guys 63s. Maybe Lorenz here.
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Yep, those make sense.
Form line.
Yep, that makes sense. Well, no. Let's do 63s here. Honestly, I have so many I can probably just give them out to all of my first through third corps units.
Yes, sir.
I won't have enough Lorenz for that. Oh, that's a fun thought. Yeah, what if I give these two guys the repeating rifles? And then you can use Whitworth's. And do we have enough here? Do not. I do not. Okay, I'm at the point where... Okay, Lorenz, that's fine. Let's do Lorenz here. Lorenz here. How many Lorenz do I have left? Enough. Yeah, no problem with that. Yep, looks good, looks good. Looks good. Yep, yep. And for the fourth core, let's just give you guys the 1863.
Yes, sir. Form line.
Do I have enough Tyler, Texas? I do. I could do
Yes, sir.
that.
Form line.
Okay. Yep. Cake will have the Tyler, Texas. Okay. I think we're good to go.
Form line.
Yeah, all that looks good. Do I really want to bother buffing any of these units? Not really. I think we're probably just going to go into battle with what we've got. And this will be the final battle here, going into Washington. And I think I'm going to do it like this. We'll have the 4th Corps attacking head-on. We'll put the 3rd here on the flank, or on the secondary attack. 2nd Corps flanking, and 1st Corps also flanking. But I'm not going to do that today, just kind of mapping it out. In any case, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Next video should be the last. We'll take Washington and end the war. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. All of these things would mean a lot for me and my channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.